guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Most recently, you guys are up here. Oh, what's going on there? Okay. You guys are out here in Australia searching for your friend Bloodsword, who was abducted by a dragon and a woman that tried to monologue but was unable to do so due to a silence spell. Due to that, you've come here and braved various dangers and wide deserts. You've met exotic peoples and even the spirit of the land, Jatikam. Where we left you guys last time was you guys had just finished talking to Jatikam and were heading off into the distance. Is there anything you'd like to do? As you guys are probably still beat up significantly after having dealt with the swarm of insectoid life prior to Jajikam's temple. You want to continue traveling, or do you want to rest?
I thought he had given us the option to utilize his area to get a long rest.
You can.
Yeah, that's so too.
That's
You wish
probably
to
a
do so?
good idea.
Yes, that would be a fantastic idea.
Awesome.
Always good to take advantage of sanctuary when possible.
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome. So, you can go ahead and rest there for as long as you'd like. How long would you guys like to rest? Long rest? 8
Yeah,
hours?
so everybody can get completely healed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that makes sense.
I only need 4, but yes, we can do the full 8 hours if necessary.
Cool.
The
Alright.
remaining 4 hours I will use to study the musical material and paraphernalia that was provided for me to hone my skills.
Okay. Please roll your performance check. With a 16, you seem to be honing your skills. Very nice. Is there anything anyone else would like to do during this long rest?
Miss Lauren will just spend some time writing in her diary, just catching up on adventures and all her thoughts.
Okay.
In order.
Any particular thoughts?
I have a bunch written.
Okay.
I think just musing on her experiences with the spirits and how people engage with them.
All right. What's Eowyn doing during this rest? You lose Eowyn?
No, sorry,
Oh.
I'm still not a
Here.
morning person for some reason.
All good? Cool. So, what's Kiki doing during the rest?
I think Kiki's mostly just trying to rest and figure out where what next steps are. I think if Kiki sees others awake, might be wanting to chat folks up and sort of ask what we where the party is off to next, like what our next goal is.
Ayla's going to spend some time in reflection, having met the Earth God and how the gods interact with her own God that she serves. Just
Okay.
their relationships and how that
Sure.
affects us.
To be clear, he didn't claim to be a god. He just claimed to be an earth spirit.
Right,
And
right. But
that
he's
might
reverent
be an interesting.
in that
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah. Okay. Roll a religion check then. Let's see if we can discuss this. It's going to be kind of fun. All right. With the 15, gods and spirits in Toivoa. Gods seem to be more of a supreme nature as opposed to aspects of society, aspects of the planet itself. The spirits, such as Jatikam and Kishana, are more directed at one specific point as opposed to being worshipped by others. The spirits don't gain power from worship, they simply exist and are not reliant on worshippers. Whereas the gods of Toivoa typically are. The more worshippers they have, the more powerful they become. That might be a good differentiation.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys gain the benefits of a long rest. And after resting, you're able to wake up and, should you choose to, depart the Temple of Jatikam.
So
I
where
guess
are we headed?
Well, I think the last time we laid on the ground, or you laid on the ground and rolled in the sand and did your dirt bath or whichever, you saw that there was a crystal that was there, then it wasn't, but that there was a multicolored dragon over in that direction. I think that's where we were headed, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Is that what you call it,
yes.
Kiki? A dirt bath?
A dirt bath, yeah. It's it helps to freshen the feathers.
As I
Okay.
recall, I'm told it removes some of the excess oils.
It does. Don't I look better? I mean, I feel much better.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So you guys head out. We,
See no
as you
reason to delay.
okay. So as you guys continue southward towards that crystal that you saw winking in and out, is there anything you want to do while traveling? Got probably another 8 hours of traveling before you get into the general vicinity. No. Awesome. So,
Also just
No, I was
I
thinking, it's
mostly
like,
just want to keep my eyes open for danger.
of
Uh,
course.
and when and if or when we start being able to see anything, I want to start analyzing.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Well,
Kiki's trying to remember that the legend of the crystals. If the crystals are stolen by someone, they become the enemies. It's the of the people that we met here in the desert, right?
correct. Stealing a crystal or damaging a crystal or hiding a crystal is viewed as sacrilegious and a crime against all of humanity.
So that would be a bad thing?
Yeah, generally it'd be considered a bad thing.
Well, we can just add that to the list of things that we can inflict punishment on this multicolored dragon at the request of the librarian.
Sure. All right. Oh, huh?
Just out of curiosity, does anybody actually speak Elvish?
Yes, I do.
Could you teach me?
I suppose I could.
For some strange reason, I don't know my native tongue.
Have you been,
Wow.
have you been away from home that long?
Yeah, when you get pressed into service and are required to perform requirements in order to alleviate said binds, you kind of forget where you came from.
Understood.
Or I'm gonna contemplate that.
You're welcome for that one.
All right. Well, after your 8 hours of travel, you guys will come across a bit of an oasis up ahead. It looks like this.
Hey guys, I see an oasis up ahead. It looks like that.
Wow. It's gorgeous.
What a nice oasis. This over here in the distance, is that more desert?
Yes, it's supposed to
Or
be more
just
desert.
darker?
Unfortunately, the art limitation was very strong on this one.
Yeah.
Looks
Maybe.
like a ocean, but you know how the desert kind of plays tricks on the brain, kind of gives you that mirage sense of
Thank you.
waves in the distance.
That's it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow.
Trick of the light.
There you go.
Now, with water being a precious resource and this being an oasis, I'm sure that we're going to encounter some type of big, bad, evil person in said vicinity.
But
I mean, it
perhaps
could be
it might-
friendly, big bad friendly creatures.
Yep.
Well, while you
I mean,
guys
and
are sitting,
I use the word person because I don't want to discriminate between female or male or whatever else.
Right.
So, big bad
Creatures.
creature. Well, not all people are creatures.
I think
While
not
you
all
guys-
creatures are people, but all
There you
people are
go.
creatures. Yeah.
while you guys are sitting there, you'll watch as this entity emerges from a cave and flies off to the south.
Hey, isn't that the multicolored dude we're looking for?
Possibly.
Yeah, does that look like does that look like the one that I saw through the like near the crystal?
Yes. As he takes off, he goes up into the sky and, with a shimmer, disappears,
Oh dear.
leaving you
Well,
guys
Disappears
looking
as
at a
in,
scene that
like-
looks like this.
So when he disappears, is it more like he just flies so far away that like he fades from view, or it like disappears as in just spontaneously poof, he's gone?
He shimmers like he's enabling a cloaking device and then disappears. It's not due to distance.
Oh, so we think he might gone invisible.
Essentially.
Well, that was one of the properties we were told he could do.
Indeed.
So is he still here or is he gone?
Good question.
We should behave as if he could be anywhere at any time. Stay alert.
Well,
Stay low to the ground. Use the incline to your benefit.
well, to answer the debate of earlier, I see not only big, bad, evil creatures, but I also see big, bad, evil people or persons on top of said creatures, inhabiting the water that we were trouncing towards.
Oh, holy shit.
Shall I transition to battle music?
This is. They hold blood sword. That cave over there, I see. Rock formation.
Yeah, it looks like rock creatures, creatures with really big heads and really sharp arms that haven't quite thought through this plan yet.
Do they seem to be noticing us? Do they notice us?
Not yet, no. For some reason, my mic got muted. So, no, you have not been detected yet.
Do
Yeah,
we want
yet.
to be detected? I can
Um,
make a grand entrance.
Yes, we know.
There's also the option to leave.
Do you have the option to leave? That's up to you and your party.
I mean, we really need to see what's in that cave. That's where Zergos or Sigeos was coming
Zygaeus,
out of.
yeah.
And if he
Uh,
truly isn't, he truly is not here right now, then there's a better time. Of course, with knowledge that he could return at any moment.
But are these
Or could be
adversaries
both.
or friends of Zygaeos?
I think you know the answer to that question. If they were adversaries to him, would they be alive?
I wouldn't think so, being this close to him.
Sorry, we really need to talk about your what's the word I'm looking for? Looking at the bright side of life, you know, the positive, not the negative.
be a little bit more optimistic, perhaps.
That's the
I
word.
am positive. And I am positive that these creatures will be inimical to us.
Well, at least you're positive. That's good. The cave that he came out of was over here.
Yes, to the
In the-
southeast.
I think the cave he came out of is over there at the southeast.
He,
Southeast. All right. I mean, I think we got to make it to the cave. I think you're right. I think if that's who we're tracking is Zygaeus, we need to sort of figure out what's in the cave.
do you think we can sneak there and not have to deal with combat yet?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think maybe since they haven't noticed us, maybe we can stealth our way in.
I think Ayla over there is a walking accordion.
Why am I a walking accordion?
Between the armor and the each step is an audacious ensemble of clamor.
Oh,
Are you telling me you don't have disadvantage with stealth capabilities?
no, stealth in reality, I have a -1 on stealth.
Nice.
I rest my case. Oh yes, disadvantage and a -1. Yeah, that will go over well.
That should be great. Yeah, we should have no problem sneaking in.
I
I
Welcome,
believe
friendly
my
here.
argument
Thanks
still
for the raid,
stands.
guys. Appreciate it. They're
Yes.
trying to rescue an individual by the name of
Yeah, I agree.
Bloodsword, and they just came to an
I
oasis.
think we're going to have to. We've got to at least advance. If they attack, then we know what to do. But we can try. We can try and just convince them that we're here for friendly reasons.
Can we use Alia as bait?
I would be a good bait.
It depends on what kind of bait you're talking about. Something to eat or something to distract them long enough for us to get past.
Distract. You know, like the distraction scene from the Penguin movie.
I think Islam might be a better distraction than Ayla in that regard.
I'm certainly not most subtle. At
Yeah,
things draw
fair enough.
attention. So I can be a distraction, then I certainly willing.
So what's the plan? Going to send someone in to distract or engage? How do you guys want to handle it?
I think it's Lauren and Ayla. If you guys want to start your approach, be a little bit distracting. I'll try to fly around the back to see if I can get to the cave, see what's in there.
Okay. And then Twilight and Eowyn, how do you plan to approach this?
I really think that if we just walk into the area like we're talking, like, like two girls can, that'll be plenty of distraction for these folks.
Do you guys want to try the girl talk approach?
Girl talk approach.
Just
So
like we're
that mentioned that
oblivious to
Covet von
everything else.
Sin is going to sit off to the side and hunker down, and it's going to take cover.
She has no faith in us.
Where is Covet?
Oh, she's hiding behind some cactus.
She
All
has
right.
prior
Right.
commitments.
Before we do
Prior.
anything,
You were saying?
I'm going to cast Water Walk on all of us because I don't want
Cool.
any of us drowning in that river.
Drowning in a river.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. So everyone gains the benefit of Water Walk.
Nice.
Sweet.
Nice.
And for the record, that is something you can choose to use or not use as you wish. All right.
Alright, so we doing stealth rolls on this thing?
If you'd like to, you can hide now by rolling a stealth check.
Alright, let's see what happens. Oh,
Believe
this is
yourself
going
to be reasonably
fantastic.
sneaky. Same with Shakik. You also believe yourself to be fairly stealthy at the moment.
All right. I'm going to try to fly. So I'm going to try to fly above them and
Sure.
see if there's any reaction as I'm flying in closer.
You're going to try to fly casual. Awesome. So I'm going to roll my perception
exactly.
check, which is going to be a 3. You've not been spotted yet.
I
Nice.
haven't heard that since Star Wars.
All right, so Kiki, you're here. We're
Yep.
gonna zoom in a little bit.
And shall we get started?
Yeah.
So we going through the middle, or we going through the outside? How are you approaching this? Are we going faint left and then envelop right, or we can go up over the top, penetrate to the center?
My original thought was to attempt to break one of the flanks in order to avoid the scenario where they're caught in the middle of everything. But that is all. That is really my thought.
Okay. I will sneak to the southern region then.
Twilight, are you heading directly to the cave? Is that
I was going to skirt the outside most to eventually make my way to the cave.
okay?
I really do not want to get double enveloped.
All right. I'm
All
gonna
right.
fly
Well,
up
here's
ahead
the
of
fun
you.
part. Because Islaren and Ayla are currently just chatting amongst themselves, being two girls coming out of the desert, these constructs step forward. And that's where I'm going to ask you guys to please go ahead and target your tokens. And we're going to roll for initiative.
Of course we are.
No?
No? Did you just say no?
No, I said hello. My map wasn't loading.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice initiative rolls.
Very nice initiative rolls. Goodness gracious. Almost like you guys expected them to get aggressive. All right. Awesome. Ayla got a 19 on her initiative.
Which becomes a 22. So she's within 10 feet of
Awesome.
me.
Cool. So much fun. Remember, guys, if you're interested in seeing the character sheets, you can check them out over at gmeric.com. All right, so we've got Kiki Al Nazar. These entities have paid attention to Ayla and Islaren and have become aggressive. What would you like to do?
oh, they definitely appear to be aggressive.
Indeed.
I'm gonna fly to the one that's closest to me, and I am going to attack with my short sword.
Okay. And with 24, you'll strike this individual and deal 7 piercing damage to it. As your sword sinks into the clay-like surface. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, I would like it to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
All right, against the stunning strike, I presume.
Yes.
All right, right here. Constitution saving throw for this entity be an 8. It will be stunned by your single strike.
Nice. All right, then I'm going to hit it again.
The blade pierces once again, dealing 10 damage. Comes away with a clay-like mud attached to it. Dealing a lot of damage to this thing.
Yeah. All right. And then, since it's stunned, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to sort of get up out of its way.
Okay.
And get back over to here.
All right. After Kiki, we go to Islaren.
Do they not have opportunity attacks?
It's
He's
stunned.
stunned.
He's stunned.
Ah,
Plus Kiki's mobile,
Good call.
so regardless.
oh, that's cool.
Roll 20 just for me, so 1 second. But my plan is to move into a place where I can cast Bless at the second level on a bunch of people. So let me just figure out how to do that.
By moving?
Well, yes, but that's where that's right. But I'm just deciding where exactly to move. Okay. I think this.
I think you guys spread yourselves out just about perfect, cause Islaren problems.
Just actually just perfectly where I can move to here and hit myself, Kiki, Twilight, and Ayla all with 1 bless.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
That's the yellow pip, right?
Yes, please. We're just gonna measure here, just make sure 30 feet, right? Yep, 30 foot. Awesome. Not a big deal.
Go
You
team.
cast Bless. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, nothing else.
Ayla Taylor. Comes your turn.
Well, I'm gonna have to move closer, so I'm gonna move. Let's see. On the one that Kiki was fighting, we're going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. So that's a dexterity saving throw for him. I got a 0.
Oh, nice.
He's not super dexterous, this guy.
No, he's not super dexterous, so he will suffer 11 radiant damage as divine energy sears down from the sky and chars the outside of him, turning him crispy, and dust falls to the ground. Anything else, Ayla Taylor? No?
For my bonus, let's do a spiritual weapon.
All right. So, a turkey leg appears. A spiritual turkey leg. Okay. And you want it next to the stunned individual, I assume?
Yes.
All right. Cool. And the spiritual weapon, I assume, is going to strike. And with the 17, we'll slash at it, dealing 8 force damage. As it cleaves into this thing, it's very badly damaged. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
That's it for now.
All right. After Ayla, we go to Eowyn. What would you like to do, Eowyn?
How far am I able to move?
You can move 6 squares or 30 feet.
If I move here and use a dash, would I be closer?
Yeah, if you did a dash, you could go. So let's go ahead and put you here. So from where you're at, need to get the line. From where you're at, you can move 30 feet to any of these spaces here. Okay. If you dash, you can double that, and you could go all the way out to 60 feet, which would be this area here.
Okay, then I'll dash right here.
Okay.
It'll work.
Cool. So as you dash, we'll go to Twilight's Call. What would you like to do, Twilight?
I am going to continue to sneak as close as possible.
Okay.
About here, if it will let me.
All right.
And what's the distance to this character here? 25 feet. Okay. I will go ahead and take a shot with my vicious longbow with a sharpshooter. First
An
one with
advantage because he's stunned. Yep. So the vicious
All right,
longbow
shot for one.
draws back. Arrow sings forth, and with a 17 against this entity, you will pierce it. The 15 will also pierce it. It will deal a total of 38 damage, and it crumples into a lump of clay. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Twilight's Call?
One of these days, I gotta figure out how the rogue is able to hide immediately after engaging.
Yeah, that would be
Anybody
handy,
have
wouldn't it?
It would be. I look around and see if any of my party members are damaged. I don't see anything at the moment, so that should end my turn.
Very well. It becomes their turn. Your actions have drawn attention, and this entity is going to move 20 feet to there, and then it's going to dash 20 feet to there. Coming from the water's edge, a lumbering beast ridden by a armored individual comes closer
Did
to
we make
you.
enough noise to attract them?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you did. And as he gets there, he's going to be shooting at you. The question is, who is he going to be shooting at? Because with his longbow, I can reach any one of you. So I'm going to do a random roll to determine the target. 1d5. We go top down, left to right. So with a 3, that means I'm shooting at a Slarin. And I will make 2 longbow shots at you, Islarin. As this individual draws their longbow back, the arrow on the string begins to glow with radiant energy. It sails towards you, missing completely and into the sands beyond. The second shot will be a 21 to hit you, Islarin.
That just misses.
Okay, as it clangs off your armor and ricochets into the sand, we then go to Kiki El Nazar. What would you like to do, Kiki?
And it's this one that's shooting at us, right?
Yes, the individual on its back. This person here.
Yep. Interesting. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna move toward it. To here. And I'm going to shoot my bow at the guy on his back.
Okay. And with a 12, which is a critical miss, your arrow fails and hits the ground.
I need to practice with this arrow thing. I don't do this so often.
I'll teach you the next time we take a rest.
All right, let's do that because I got to get better at this.
You have to still your mind.
Oh,
Just
I've got
like that. Perfect.
Oh, there you go. See, all I needed was a little advice.
As your arrow sails forth, it pierces his shoulder, dealing minor damage, but you did hit him. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Kiki?
Let's see. I don't think I can do too much more. No, I think I'm good. I think this is it.
All right. After Kiki, we go to Islarin Shonazath. What would you like to do, Islarin?
I would like to move, move 30 feet or on 35. I just went 30 45 from the rider. Okay, so Javelin's non-extended range is only 30 feet, so I'm just gonna dash and I will engage head on.
Okay.
And no bonus action, so that's all.
All right. Ayla Taylor, what would you like to do?
Good question.
Do you want to move the spiritual weapon? Do you want to move yourself? What do you want to do?
Give everybody a number 13 casserole.
I'm trying to decide whether to. I'm going to attack this creature right here next to me.
Sure.
I'll let y'all handle the big guy down there, and I'm going to do this one right here next to me.
Sure, this one here.
Yeah. And we're going to start with Sacred Flame.
All right. Oh, dexterity saving throw for that guy. It'll be a 3. Will suffer 8 radiant damage as radiant energy sears down from the sky, washes over him. Parts of him crumble off.
And then we'll do the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Ooh.
And with the 27, the spiritual weapon slices into it, dealing 11 force damage. Awesome. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, Aowen, what would you like to do?
I'll move to here. Is the giant guy in my view yet?
There's a Tyrannosaurus Rex ridden by a archer
Dinosaur?
down here. Yeah, big dinosaur.
An archer's riding a dinosaur?
Yes.
I have aspirations that must be fulfilled.
There's an archer on a dinosaur and a clay golem coming towards you. What would you like to do?
Will Guiding Bolt reach it from where I am?
Yes. Yes, it would. Question is, can you hit it?
I'd hope so.
You want to shoot the archer or the dinosaur? Or the clay golem?
The dinosaur feels more like a threat.
Okay. So, the guiding bolt
Actually,
lights up. Uh-huh.
I think I'll go for the archer instead, because
Okay,
there's always to control things in this game, so I don't know if it's being controlled.
sure. So, the guiding bolt launches out of your hands, sails across the sky. Get you to cast that spell. With a 25, you splash directly into the chest of this individual, dealing 14 radiant damage, lighting them up so that the next attack against them has advantage. Awesome. Anything else, Eowyn? That's your
No.
movement. Guiding bolt. Okay. Then we go to Twilight's Call. Twilight's Call, you've been set up for success. What would you like to do?
You know, Lauren, you're doing fantastic down there. I think you've got it. Go ahead, continue to do the great work. I'm going to go over here and assist Ayla a little bit. And I'm going to shoot this thing twice.
Very well. As your arrow sails towards the construct, it pierces once and twice. So you will deal a total of 37 damage to it as your arrows quiver inside of the clay.
I will continue to move to there.
All right.
Actually, I wanted right there. Okay.
Awesome. After Twilight's Call, it becomes their turn. This construct steps past the spiritual weapon and up to where it is in melee range of both Ayla and Eowyn. So, it will swing at one of the two of them. It will choose to attack Ayla. Ayla, it's going to slam at you twice with its fist. The first one will be a 19 to hit you. I believe that does hit you for 11 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Because you've been struck by this thing, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw of a DC 13 or have your maximum hit points reduced by 11.
Ouch.
So, up at the top right-hand side of D&D Beyond, go ahead and click on your maximum hit points and subtract 11 from that. You will then swing a second time. And this one will be an 11 to hit you, which misses. Down here,
Yay.
the Tyrannosaurus Rex is being ridden by an archer, is going to perform one attack because he doesn't have any... Actually, you know what? We're going to maneuver. We're going to maneuver this Tyrannosaurus Rex, and we're going to move so it comes to here. Just like so. From here, I'm going to bite at someone within 10 feet of me. I have 2 targets that I can attack. 1d2. And we go top, down, left to right. So I'm going to bite at the birdie that's flying around. Does a 22 hit you, Kiki?
Yes. Yes, it does.
You will suffer 35 piercing damage and be grappled by a Tyrannosaurus Rex's mouth. The tail attack is required to attack a different target within 10 feet. That means I must attack Islauren with the tail. The tail will critically strike Islauren.
Holy shit.
I'm going to silvery barbs that one.
Okay, the silvery barbs on the critical strike will result in a 28 to hit Islauren.
God bless it.
At least it's not a crit.
All right. Who would you
I
like
will
to
give
grant your
myself the
D22?
on that one.
You're going to give yourself the advantage. Awesome.
Yes.
So, Islauren, you are going to suffer 23 bludgeoning damage as a Tyrannosaurus Rex tail slaps you in the chest. Then the archer will go ahead and shoot. The archer's going to shoot twice. Roll 1d5. And I'm going to shoot at the bird. So,
But I'm already
Is
in the
a-
mouth.
He's gonna shoot at you in the mouth. So, as I shoot,
Through the skull of the T-Rex?
no, not through the skull. He's not inside the mouth. He's dangling on the outside of it, like a piece of lettuce. So, with an 8, I will miss you. The second one will be a 10. Apparently, Kiki is wriggling and writhing to the point that I cannot hit him with an arrow. Kiki,
Exactly. I'm a little bird.
is-
What are you doing shooting at me with a big
So
old
does
arrow?
the T-Rex take that damage?
take what damage, I'm afraid? No.
The one that missed Kiki.
No.
I was hoping for a
Nice
critical
try.
a critical miss, because then I was going to make that argument. I was going to be like, all right.
Yeah. If you guys want to do that, I'm cool, but we will start treating that for your critical misses as well.
I mean,
Screwed.
yeah, we definitely have done that before.
Not a good idea.
Yeah. The Wednesday group turned that down very quickly. You guys aren't familiar with the Wednesday
Yeah.
group. They refer to themselves as the Toy Vine Train Wreck. And there's a
Precedent is
reason.
very much not in our favor.
True story about that group, the Wednesday night group. The first die roll for every character that has ever played in that group has been a natural 1.
Oh, wow.
Lauren, what'd you do?
Oh, we lost anyone in Discord. Oh, they should be right back. All right. So, Kiki, what would you like to do?
I am going to hit this big thing with my short sword.
All right. As you strike it, you will deal 11 piercing damage.
All right, and we're going to try to stun it. I'm going to use some of the power of my key.
All right. As you attempt to stun a Tyrannosaurus Rex, the Tyrannosaurus Rex will be stunned at your strike into its gums.
Oh.
Ha! There. Take that. All right. Am I still grappled, even though it's stunned?
You are still grappled. You can escape with your action, but you use that to attack.
Yeah. All right. I am going to use my bonus action to click my heels together and double my speed should I ever get out of here again. So there you
Very
go.
well. It's Lauren Shunazath.
Just first, the bookkeeping, I need to just remind myself that I needed to make a Constitution saving throw to keep Bless, which
Yes, please.
I don't think I could have
You're
failed,
fine.
but just making sure. Yeah, now
Couldn't
that the
have.
T-Rex is stunned, with Bless, I actually would have had a minimum of 11 now that I think about it.
Oh, good. Yep.
Yeah. Either way,
Good.
I just wanted to get that habit. So since the T-Rex is stunned, I am going to try and attack it with advantage.
Okay. With the 26, you will strike it. How hard did you hit it? You dealt a 8 damage plus another 8. For a total of 16
And then-
damage to the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I'll swing around to try and hit it with the other end.
Okay.
Nice.
Awesome. The polearm master comes out. The trident stings and pierces it for 11 more damage.
Why are you damaging my future mount?
You have to get it down.
One. Get a new one.
That construct, and I'm also going to shout out, that construct is too slow to keep up with you.
I'm not worried about the construct. I want the T-Rex. He's
Exactly.
beautiful.
He's
We've got a
too
bunch of
slow.
there are a bunch of T-Rexes around. You can get another one.
Pterodactyl.
This one
would be
by Tar
better.
and Scout Kiki.
I've already
Okay,
named
let's-
this one George. He's beautiful.
He's supposed to hug him.
Tell George
then get
to
its friend
get his
Michael.
mouth off.
George.
All right.
Anyway, that's my turn.
Then we go to Ayla Taylor.
All right, I'm still beating up on this guy up here next to me. So let's go back and come on. Let's do spiritual weapon on him.
Okay, the spiritual weapon glides closer, gaining advantage, and will slash, dealing 11 damage to the construct. Like he's at half health.
And then Sacred Flame.
All right. So that's going to be dexterity saving throw for him, which is a 2. He will suffer 8 more radiant damage as more divine energy comes down and chars the outside of him. Anything else, Ayla Taylor?
That's good. That's
All right. Then we go to Eowyn. Eowyn, there's a clay construct next to you. What would you like to do? Eowyn? Did we lose you again?
Sorry, I'm
there you
still
are.
here. I'm just thinking.
Okay, all good?
Can I use Sacred Flame?
Sure. That's going to be another dexterity saving throw. Did you want that on the construct next to you, the Tyrannosaurus, or the Archer?
This guy.
Okay, the construct next to you. Oh. Right there. I'm going to roll an 11 on my dexterity saving throw. How much damage did I suffer? I will suffer 5 radiant damage from you. Awesome. Anything else? No?
Am I able to use some mace on it, or what? Just
No,
go through.
that would be your
play?
action. You used your action for the Sacred Flame, so you, unfortunately not.
That was a bonus action.
No, I'm sorry. You could still move if you chose to.
No, it's fine.
All right. After Eowyn, we go to Twilight's Call. What would you like to do, Twilight's Call?
Don't worry, George. I'll save you once I get done with this construct.
He's calling the Tyrannosaurus Rex George.
Absolutely. My future mount.
All
he
right.
will hug him and pet him and squeeze him and call him George.
Absolutely.
All right. So
I will shoot this
line up.
construct that is challenging Ayla and Eowyn.
Okay.
And I will shoot twice. First one with advantage because of Silvery Barb.
Very well.
Woo.
And with the 16, you will hit, dealing 19 damage.
And second shot.
The second shot will also deal 23 damage. You've left it with 8 hit points.
Y'all are good over there, right? I can not go rescue George.
Yeah.
I'm coming, George. And I'll move over here behind Kiki.
Very well. It becomes their turn. The construct up here is going to choose to attack either Ayla or Eowyn. That will be Ayla Taylor. Ayla, as this thing continues to pummel at you, the first swing will be an 18 to hit you.
Ow.
Okay. That will deal 16 bludgeoning damage. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. I need you to beat a DC 13 or have your maximum hit points reduced by 16.
Oh, wow.
So, we will reduce your maximum
Damn.
hit points by an additional 16 points. The
Holy
second
Constitution
swing
saving
there,
I'm still here.
the second one will hit you for 19 more damage.
No. No.
That's going to render her unconscious.
Yeah.
And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. Got to be a DC 13 or have your maximum hit points reduced by an additional 19. You're fine there. We do not reduce your hit points any further.
Good.
Wow.
Down here, I have a stunned Tyrannosaurus Rex, which means it cannot bite or swing its tail. That's very fortunate. However, the individual on its back is going to shoot at one of the standing people because it's not going to take the disadvantage of shooting at the prone, unconscious form of Ayla. I'm going to shoot target number 2, which is this Lauren Shonazath, because we go top down, left to right. So, Miss Lauren, the bow glows for a moment, and I will critically strike at you.
Jesus.
I will silvery barbs that one as well.
Very well. The silvery barbs
Give
results in a
myself the D20.
10. You're giving yourself the D20. Awesome. Miss Lauren, the 10 critically misses you terribly. Not critically misses, but misses terribly. The second shot will be a 20 to hit you, Miss Lauren.
That misses.
That misses as your armor glances it off. That's going to be my turn. We go to Kiki. What would you like to do as you are still in the mouth of a Tyrannosaurus Rex that is stunned? It's ready to chew on you.
Is that a deck save to get out?
It is let me go back and double check that for the Tyrannosaurus Rex. To escape, it is in athletics or acrobatics of a DC 17. But that consumes your action, which would mean that
Yes.
he would be active once again. So, with the 17, you escape. You're able to freely move. He is stunned, so he cannot take opportunity attacks.
I am going to move into these trees. And that is, and as a bonus action, I'm going to take a healing potion.
Okay.
Kiki, where are you going? You were supposed to stay right there.
I'll be right back. I just got to drink this. I'm good. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's all fine.
That's when you see a individual hiding in the grass right there.
Oh. That isn't great.
He's been there the whole time.
Look, you're a snake in the grass. Just stay where you're at.
Just stay where you're at. Okay. Yeah. So, as Kiki continues to attract attention, Miss Lauren, what would you like to do?
Trying to stick a trident in this dinosaur's mouth. Not literally.
Okay. You will not do so. Oh, you
Definitely
do
not
not have
literally.
advantage, so no.
Oh, Jesus.
That is the proper way to caress George.
As you pick the plaque off of his teeth,
Oh, wow.
That's better.
the offhand, you're using your bonus action for that?
That's my bonus action. That should be
Okay. The 22 to hit.
22 to hit, and that is 11 damage.
11 damage. Very well. He does 11 damage to a Tyrannosaurus Rex with the butt end of your trident.
Oh, come on, Lauren. Be nice to George.
I just glower at Twilight.
George growls and flashes bright, shining silver teeth at you guys as we go to Ayla Taylor's turn. What would you like to do, Ayla? You're dying. I'm sorry. I need you to roll a d20 because you're unconscious.
Continue dying.
So, a death saving throw?
Good time to hit a nat 20.
It would be a great time to hit a nat 20. So, just need a d20 there.
You need to type it into the chat box.
It's okay. That's fine. We can use that. That'll be a success. She rolled a 12 on the die.
Okay.
So, that's a success. We go to Eowyn. Ayla Taylor's unconscious with a construct standing over her, ready to kill her. What would you like to do?
Well, the thing's literally one hit, so I'll just try using Sacred Flame again.
All right, Sacred Flame needs you to be dealing 8 damage here. Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm sorry. Before we do the Sacred Flame, okay.
Sorry.
Well, we'll do that. Oh, fine. I'll find. So, Sacred Flame. Pow. I will suffer 14 radiant damage and the construct falls apart, crumbling before your spell.
Yay!
Nice.
Alright, Eowyn. You've removed the threat. Would you like to move or do anything else? You still have a bonus action. If you have a potion on your potion belt, you can provide that to Ayla. Or if she has a potion on her potion belt, you can hand her that.
I have one.
Would you like to use your bonus action to feed a potion to her? Or did you have something you wanted to do with your bonus action?
I'll use my bonus action to help you heal.
Okay. Cool. So, you provide a potion of healing to Ayla Taylor from her belt. So, Ayla, go ahead and scratch a potion off. And I assume it's a potion of healing. Is that what you have, Ayla?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. So, you're going to recover 2d4 plus 2. You will recover 10 hit points. That's the maximum for that potion.
Right.
Wow.
And you are no longer unconscious or dying.
That's a
You are
good
laying on the
batch.
ground, though.
Correct.
All right. Cool. So you should be at 10 hit points right now, not 17. So just make that change, please. All right. That's Eowyn. Eowyn, you did have to move closer to Ayla to do that. Anything else you
Sorry.
want to do, Eowyn? No?
No.
All right. Well, it's call. You've saved Islarn from back-to-back crits. What would you like to do?
George, we are friends, not food. I will remove the pestilence from your back, and I will shoot the dude that's on the back of George.
All right.
First one with advantage because of silvery barbs.
Yes. Does not matter because you can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Wow.
The
And
second one will hit for 21 damage.
Throw him off, George, so that we may be friends.
George is not inclined to do so at the moment.
How can you roll a 3 when you have a
I
plus
will
5?
2 steps back. Say again?
How can you roll a 3 when you have a plus 5? Like, that literally doesn't work, right?
That should not work. Someone changed the math on his thing and screwed it up.
I added the 1d4 for bless, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, that's strange. Yeah. Looking at that. You rolled a 3 on the d20. No, you just rolled a 3. I don't know what you did, but it removed all of the die rolling for the d20. So all you got was the
I
bless.
removed the bless custom. So
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and re-roll that attack because your customization was bad. Okay, so with the 18, you would have hit for 20 damage plus 21. So 18 plus 21 would be 39 damage to the archer.
yeah, because I want to remove the pestilence from George's back so that he and I can be together.
Yeah, you can dream and hope. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's it. I am trying to free George from his servitude.
You can hope and dream. It becomes their turn. The Tyrannosaurus Rex turns and will bite at the one person in range. That's you, Islaren. With a 27, I will pierce your heavy armor.
George, play nice.
And I will deal 39 damage to Islaren.
Ow.
I need,
Ouch.
and you are now grappled in the mouth of a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
And I lose bless because I don't. That's a DC 19.
So go ahead and remove bless from those of you who have it. As the archer on the back of the Tyrannosaurus Rex targets one of the people in the area. Not good target. Ayla because she's still prone. So 1d4. I'm going to shoot it as Islarin twice.
It's Lauren.
Islarin, does a 20 hit you?
It does not.
How about a 6?
This is by a little bit more.
Just a little bit more. And I critically miss on the last one. Down here, this individual is going to shoot at Kiki because Kiki's the one who attracted attention. So we shoot. A 12 to hit you, Kiki will miss. However, 20 might hit you.
It does indeed.
All right. You do have, as a monk, the ability to deflect missiles if you choose to use your reaction
as a
to do that.
reaction. Oh yeah, I haven't had a chance to do that yet. I would love to do that.
Okay. So let's go ahead and roll the deflect missiles. To be under your features or reactions.
Yeah, so it's is it the attack? No, this is like that.
So you will reduce the damage by 20, reducing it to 0, allowing you to take a free reactionary thrown attack at the guy if you choose to throw the arrow back. You will take 0
take
damage.
This back. I don't need this.
You throw the arrow back at him, dealing 5 damage to him.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
Kiki,
That's
that was
why
beautiful.
monks
How'd you do that?
I don't know. I'm not good. I didn't think I was good with arrows, but maybe it's the bow that's causing the problems.
So, that's going to be the 2 shots from that guy. We go to Kiki. It is now your turn as you have deflected an arrow back at this individual. What would you like to do now?
I am going to fly up to here to a friend. And
So to the rider? Okay.
To the rider, yep. And I'm going to attack this guy.
And you will strike him, dealing 9 piercing damage to the rider of the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
All right. We're going to hit him again.
Sure. As a short sword sings and whistles through the air with a 15, it glances off his bow as he blocks it.
All right. I am going to do flurry of blows.
Very well.
Are you beating up George?
No, I'm beating
he's
up
attacking the archer.
rider. Yeah.
You will deal 11 damage as you pierce the short sword slipping between the bowstring and the bow. It catches him in the shoulder. The second attack from a flurry of blows. Oh, sorry. Would also hit as you stab once again, dealing an additional damage. Awesome.
And then I am going to go over here and hang out.
All right. As Kiki continues to advance into more targets, we are going to go to Islarin. You didn't attack the Tyrannosaurus Rex, so the Tyrannosaurus Rex is going to take his opportunity attack on you because you're mobile.
No, because I had flurry of blows. I get.
Oh, that's right. Step the wind. Got it. Islarin.
Right. I think the best thing I can do for myself right now is lay on hands and try and survive for a little bit longer. So I'm going to heal myself for 35 hit points.
Very well.
And I will use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Awesome. So you gain
And
+2 to your AC.
And I'm just going to say to Twilight, if we do not take George down, he will kill us all.
All right. Anything else, Islarin? That's your action and bonus action. You're currently grappled, so you can't really escape. So we're going to go. Then we go to Ayla Taylor. Ayla, you're laying on the ground. What would you like to do?
Well, I think I can stand up.
Yep, that takes half of
unsteady.
your movement.
Yeah, but I will stand up and I'm going to. I'm sorry, but we got to take out this lizard.
Who you calling a lizard?
The oppressor on the back.
Cause
Take out the oppressor on the back.
if this lizard hits me with its tail or bites me, I'm dead. So I'm going to shoot at the lizard
Okay.
with a sacred flame.
All
Leave
right.
George alone.
So, with the dexterity saving throw of a 12, the Tyrannosaurus Rex will suffer 11 radiant damage. And you see tears
George, I
streaming
believe
down
in you.
Twilight's face.
I'm sorry, Twilight.
That delivery was awesome.
It was awesome.
All right.
That's 20 years of experience right there.
Did you want to move the spiritual weapon closer? You can't quite make it up there with spiritual weapon, but did you want to move it closer?
Yeah, let's move it closer.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go.
Thank
Cool.
you.
After Ayla, we go to Eowyn. What would you like to do, Eowyn?
I'm thinking.
Yep. Is Twilight crying right now because George is getting hurt?
Probably.
Probably.
Move down here.
Okay.
Twilight, I want to apologize in advance.
Does Eowyn apologizes in advance? What's Eowyn doing?
When I cast Guiding Bolt in the
No, you have
That
to
is first
free
time.
George. Hit the dude on the back.
So you're gonna shoot the Tyrannosaurus or the archer?
the Tyrannosaurus.
All right. So as the
Leave
T-Rex,
George alone.
the wide side of the
I'm
T-Rex
sorry,
presents
okay?
itself.
I care more about my friends.
Oh, I love it so much. So the guiding bolt of radiant energy sails towards the enormous hide of this beast. And with a 16, the radiant energy sears into it. The Tyrannosaurus Rex glows, ready for the next attack to land with advantage. Awesome, Eowyn. Unless you have a bonus action, then we're going to go to Twilight's Call. Ayla says, kill the archer so George can attack us freely. What would you like to do, Twilight's Call?
I continue to go after the archer on George's back so I can free him.
Okay. With a critical
Nice.
strike,
That's got to take him out.
you're going to deal 25 plus 6 is 31 damage to the archer. That hurts, but it does not take him out.
Really?
Plus another 7 because it's a vicious weapon.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep, plus the 7.
Plus the 7.
I will take that off as well. Awesome.
Second strike. I'm coming, George. Damn.
Ooh. You got so excited.
And you are too excited about George. It becomes the Tyrannosaurus Rex's turn. I currently have Islarin in my mouth, so I'm going to chew on Islarin and just kind of gum her with my tongue as it slobbers across your face. The rough surface is highly unpleasant.
I love how Lauren and George are already getting along.
They're so close.
Very close, considering right now, I hate saying this, she's inside him.
I mean, that's some reverse roleplay stuff going on right now.
I'm trying to
Not going there.
So many jokes. So many jokes.
Oh, man. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm sure there's a website for that. All right. Please don't look it up. All right. So the archer. just don't. All right. So
someone
the
in the
archers.
stream is gonna do it.
I'm going to target one of the 5 people around me. It's going to be target number 4, which at the moment is Twilight's Call. Twilight, we're going to punish you for shooting at me.
Absolutely.
So, as I shoot, my longbow will miss you. The second one does a 16 pierce your hide, Twilight.
Does not. So we really need to hand over that bow so I can show you how to use it properly.
The individual on the Tyrannosaurus Rex's back flips you off with its middle finger. And this guy down here will take 2 more shots at Kiki as the bird flies overhead. So the first shot will be a critical strike.
Oh.
Damn it. Am I in range? Hold on, let me look.
You are in
am
range.
in range. There it
All
goes.
right. So with
Did I
the
give myself
silver,
the D20?
does a 16 hit you, Kiki?
It does not.
Okay, so the Silver Barbs is effective. However, he gets that second shot with the 22. You could suffer 16 damage, or you can deflect missiles with your reaction. You'll reduce the damage to 0. Would you like to throw it back?
Oh my god, I'm using so
Oh
many
my
key points. No, I'm going to save the key point. I'm not going to do it this time.
No? Okay.
Stop
Oh,
it! Stop
the
it
arrow-
with the arrows, god damn it.
The arrow is deflected down into the ground where it quivers. It would have dealt 16 damage to you, but does not. It becomes your turn, Kiki. What would you like to do?
I'm going to fly up here and try to help out Aslarin. So I'm going to take the first hit against this against George.
The de facto name of the T-Rex is now George.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave George alone.
All right, so with a 21, you will strike the dinosaur, dealing 7 damage.
And
Hey,
I'm going to
Minute,
use a
you
key
wanted to say
point to
George?
make that a stunning strike. So George, I'm sorry, but you're stunned. I hope.
He is stunned.
Nice. All right. Okay, it's Lauren. That's all I can do for you at the moment. I don't think I can pull. I'm afraid to pull you out. I might actually rake you across these teeth. And I'm gonna hit the rider with my second
Strike
attack.
at the rider, and with a 31, you will hit the rider, dealing 11 damage to him.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay here.
Very well. After Kiki, we go to Islarin. Islarin, you are in the mouth of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. What would you like to do?
Oh, it is stunned, so I'm not gonna waste that opportunity. I'm just gonna try and hit it a bunch.
Very well. You will fail
Focus
to
on
pierce anything of
try.
value. As your trident flails impotently, your second strike will hit. You will deal 8 piercing damage to the innards of the roof of his mouth. And again, this time he catches him right under the tongue in the saliva glands. One of them bursts and covers you with a clear and viscous ooze.
I look longingly at the water over there because I need to wash all of this off of me.
You're very descriptive.
I do my best. Actually, have that as today's GM tip on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and Discord. Is the GM tip of the day is describe textures. So, Ayla Taylor, what would you like to do? For those
Well,
of you who don't
first
know,
I'm
I
gonna
am
move
doing
in a little
GM
bit.
tips every day now.
Let's see. Let's move in a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah. And sorry, George. I'm going to hit George with Sacred Flame.
Okay. So
Maybe.
George needs to make a Sacred Flame saving throw with a 12. He can't because he's stunned. So he will suffer 10 radiant damage. Bam! George has suffered radiant energy.
Be nice to George.
Ayla's trying to put George out of his misery.
I am. I'm trying. He's in pain, and I want to.
No, you
want him
have
not
to
hurt
free
anymore.
George from the bonds of subjugation.
Dead?
No, not by death.
Although, it would set him free.
That's
Would you like
true.
to? Would you like to move the spiritual weapon closer and have it attack?
Yes. Let's
Okay.
move it in and let the spiritual weapon hit the archer.
It can't quite reach the archer.
Well, okay, I can hit George though, right?
You could hit the dinosaur, yes.
Let's go for that George then.
Poor George.
So with the 22, you will strike the dinosaur dealing 13 damage. For those of you who cannot see the webcams, currently Twilight is hanging his head and bemoaning the potential loss of this dinosaur. It's hilarious.
I feel every loss of hit point from this T-Rex.
George is not doing good. He's
No.
not doing so good right now.
No.
He's in
the
pain.
fun-
We need to put him down.
If we're going to call this one George, the other one has to be Gracie. Just saying.
Of course.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
If you guys don't remember Star Trek 4, I highly recommend you go watch it. So, Eowyn, what would you like to do?
I'll move down here if my thing will load.
George, they're only attacking because you're aggressive. I understand you're oppressed. We will free you.
As I thank you for the drink and the hydrate. George is not moved by your speech. Not yet, anyway.
I
Could be
do
because
not
we keep trying to shoot
have
at
many
him.
spells. Can I?
Sure. Go ahead. Go ahead, Eowyn.
I guess guiding bolt.
Guiding bolts? Are you doing that on the archer or the Tyrannosaurus Rex or the other archer?
What archer?
This
Down.
one down here that's been shooting at Kiki.
There's another one.
Oh yeah,
Why
there's
do you
all
keep
over
attracting
everywhere.
everyone?
Kiki
What
would
happened to the
be.
original plan of using-
Yeah. Don't worry about him.
Was it happen with a
What do you
single
mean
penetration? He wanted multiple.
Kiki's
Use it on George.
Okay, just on George. Okay.
George deserves it at this point.
Archer.
Sure. This Twilight continues to encourage shooting the archer. The guiding bolt goes towards the Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's a massive target. Can you hit it? The guiding bolt of a 17. You will hit the dinosaur for 18 damage.
Right.
It is lit up, so the next attack upon the dinosaur has advantage. Anything else, anyone?
No.
Twilight's Call.
If you heal this dinosaur, I'm gonna shoot you.
For the record, the dinosaur has 46 hit points and the archer has 47.
I'm shooting the archer.
Okay.
Um.
Stick to
I
your
still have-
morals.
I'm Absolutely. This first attack, I believe I still have a D20 from the
Silvery barbs,
silvery
yes.
barbs.
So with the 23, you will hit him for 23 damage.
And the second shot.
Will miss.
Damn it! Shoot the archer people. Twilight seriously considers whether or not he needs to cast a healing word of live on George.
No, I'm with Ayla on this. I will shoot you too.
We'll shoot you.
He will end his turn pondering this conundrum.
Oh, man.
Smart man.
As it becomes their turn, the Tyrannosaurus Rex is stunned and cannot act. The archer on his back is going to shoot one of the 5 people who have surrounded him. 1d5. That's going to be target number 2, which is Eowyn. Eowyn!
What?
The archer turns and shoots its longbow at you twice. The first one will miss. The second will, I believe, also misses with an 18.
You
Yes?
really don't know how to use that longbow. Give it here so I can show you how to use it properly.
This guy here looks over and hears the taunting of Twilight.
Uh-oh.
Now that Kiki is at the same distance as Twilight, we're going to choose to target one of the two, either Kiki or Twilight. We're going to shoot Twilight for being a smartass.
I expect
A 10
nothing
will miss
less.
you, and a 19 to pierce your thick hide, sir.
19 is my armor class.
As an arrow catches you in the right knee, you will suffer 18 damage.
And I took an
Next
arrow
time, try
the
to
knee.
catch it.
You can't go adventuring anymore.
Try to catch
No
it.
shit,
next time.
there I was when I took an arrow to the knee.
That's going to be the extent of my turn. We go to Kiki El Nazar.
All right. I'm gonna attack first the archer in front of me.
Very well. The archer on the back of the Tyrannosaurus Rex will be pierced for 8 damage, leaving him with 16 hit points. Kind
Again,
of close here.
Yep.
You will pierce him once again. Let me double check. He has an AC of 17. Unfortunately, your short sword clangs off and is deflected.
All right. Well, here we go. We're gonna go with a flurry of blows.
Very well. A 28 gets through and deals 8 damage. Need you deal 8 more damage, or he will continue on to Slarn's turn.
All right.
No pressure.
Free him, Kiki.
You have left him with 3 hit points.
Jesus. Crap.
Kiki, you had one job.
I know. Well, sorry. But this is dangerous for me, so I'm gonna move out of here.
Okay. After
Just
Kiki
don't
moves,
find any more enemies.
it's Lauren. You are still inside of the mouth of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, who has a ruptured saliva gland that is now bleeding and oozing all over you. What would you like to do?
Take a bath.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
Oh,
slaughter.
she's currently taking a saliva bath.
Yeah, exactly.
I did not need that image in my head.
Oh, man.
I am going to try and anticipate its next bite and try to roll out of the way, by which I mean I'm going to take a dodge action. And
Very well.
I'm also going to say, hit the archer. Hit the archer.
Ayla? As the Tyrannosaurus Rex is no longer stunned, what would you like to do, Ayla? Did we lose Ayla?
Kill the archer.
No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm gonna move
Okay.
up just a little bit.
Okay.
I will hit. Sure. I will
You're
hit
gonna
the archer with Sacred Flame.
You're gonna try to hit the archer with Sacred Flame. Awesome. You will not hit the archer with Sacred Flame as he dodges to the side. The divine energy does not damage him at all.
So how about Spiritual Weapon on the archer?
So the spiritual weapon glides up to attack the archer and will kill the archer as it beheads him, head rolling off to the side.
George, you're free!
George
All right.
roars, carrying the body of Islarn in his mouth, ready to swallow the helpless Triton. Anything else, Ayla? Any more movement?
No, I think I'm just gonna stay right here.
Very well, we go to Eowyn. What would you like to do, Eowyn?
Real quick, what bonus actions do I have?
I believe you can drink a potion. I would have to go through and check. Good morning, Van Borkin. Thanks for the lurk. Hope you're having a good day.
Sorry, I'm thinking. The dinosaur is about to swallow his Slarn, right?
Yes.
Right. I'm going to
Aye.
chew on a Slarin. I'm going to turn this Slarin into so much of a canapé.
Y'all been petting on each other for 3 rounds.
What you doing?
I think I'll just risk and use a third level guiding bolt.
Third level guiding bolt on George.
Yeah.
All right.
There's an archer down here.
I'm more concerned about your pet.
All right, Eowyn, the third level guiding bolt sails from your hands, slow motioning. We go into bullet time, and you will deal 27 damage to the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
George is
T-Rex.
going down, I think.
Oh,
I'm coming,
I'm
you
connected
big
to-
beautiful bastard!
as Eowyn sears it with radiant energy, did you want to move, Eowyn? No?
Yeah,
Okay. Where are you
I'll
going?
move closer, like about here.
Okay. Twilight's Call. You have an advantage to put your little hopeful pet out of its misery. Or you can shoot it at an archer, or you can do other things. What would you like to do?
I want to convince George to come over to the side and to lay waste to his oppressor.
Roll an animal handling check?
Because of guiding bolt, do I get advantage?
Negative.
Oh yeah, shoot him.
What a stretch.
What a stretch. So with the 5,
Beauty.
I don't even need
I'm
to
gonna
roll.
burn my inspiration on this one.
Okay, so with the inspiration of a 14, we will see what happens here. Yeah. So George looks over at you, considers you to not be food, still has a Slarin in his mouth, and is not dissuaded from chewing on a Slarin, but now considers the individual down here to be his next enemy.
Can I use my bonus action and teleport to where the old writer was and occupy the space, and assume responsibility?
You can attempt to.
So yeah, we're gonna use a blessing of MKL.
All right. So you teleport onto the Tyrannosaurus Rex's back.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
As you kick the body of the archer off, it falls to the ground.
Taking his longbow. Taking the
You're
longbow.
gonna take his
from the-
longbow? Okay, cool.
Yes.
Go ahead and add a longbow +1 to your character sheet. So, anything else? That's your action, your bonus action. You still have your movement, but I don't think you want to move from where you are.
No, I am good right here. We got this, George. Let's lay waste to our enemies.
All right. It becomes the bad guy's turn. I'm going to chew on a Slarin with disadvantage plus advantage, so straight roll will be a 16 to chew on a Slarin. That does not do anything.
So that's kissing with a Slarin. That's protecting
As
a Slarin.
As I mouth Islarin with my tongue, freezing, we're going to move closer. I'm sure there's a website for this. What?
I just said ick.
Oh, ick. Okay, yeah. If you ever read Jurassic Park instead of watching the movie, there's actually a scene where this happens. It's
Yes. Yes.
disgusting. But I get to there, which means I can use my tail on this individual and will miss terribly.
George, I know what you're capable of. You can do this.
Kiki Elnazer.
Oh my goodness. So, is Lauren still in George's mouth?
Yes. George doesn't know that Lauren's a friend, just that she tastes very metallic and keeps poking him in the mouth.
I would have thought she tasted fishy. All right.
It's the
She bangs on a regular basis. She doesn't need a fishy flavor.
It's the armor, and leave that alone.
Thank you guys for laughing at that one. It was intended. And it was set up by Kiki, not me. I just answered the question. Oh man. Gonna get me in trouble. It's a joke because she's a Triton, that's all.
Exactly.
Well done.
So you fly to there and you attack George?
Yes, I'm trying to stun George.
Okay.
No,
I think
leave
it's
George alone.
You deal 10 damage to George.
All
Got a
right.
con save for him?
Yeah.
Awesome. So with a con save of 16, did I succeed?
You succeeded.
Very well.
Kiki, I'm glad you're petting George, but George is a friend. He's helping us.
Yes,
As-
I just need him to slow down a little bit and not eat our friends.
Well, George is going to slow down a lot as the short sword pierces the brain of this magnificent creature and it collapses dead
George!
beneath you.
Skin, George.
Can I heal George?
George has died.
Can we get Islauren out of George's mouth first and then heal him?
George!
As you see Twilight's Call crying as if he's watching Old Yeller. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Kiki?
I guess. No, I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna. I'm not close enough to attack the archer, so that's gonna be it. Just gonna be like, hey, I'm sorry, but his line was about to be swallowed here.
Okay. It's Lauren. It is your turn. The jaws of this creature release you onto the ground where you are currently covered from head to toe in a mass that clings and stretches between your arms and armor. It's a good quarter-inch thick of just clear.
Someone throws Lauren in the river.
is not the worst idea. I will.
Sarna, I hope you enjoyed George's spa day contribution to you.
But I'm not
George's
hearing you
Spa
right
Day.
now.
That could be a great book.
I'm going to use one of my attacks to try and grapple this person.
Very well.
Not my
You
best.
attempt to
Another book for the
grapple the
library.
archer. The archer's going to try to avoid that by stepping to the side. You're unable to grab a hold of them, as they find you disgusting at the moment. Because you look like a barrel of shampoo got covered all over you.
I never thought I'd
No,
hear the
it's
words of somebody finding a Sloran disgusting.
Right? I'm sure
Get my
someone
trident
would
back
find this
out.
attractive.
Get my trident back out and try to strike at him.
Okay.
That roll to go through. Yeah.
He dodges
We lost
away as what looks like a very attractive toxic Avenger tries to strike at him.
And
Finally bludgeoning him.
all that was just a feint to get him to walk into that strike.
Yeah,
As you
exactly. Here you
Plop
go.
him in the side of the head with the back end of your trident. He gets a smear of this clear stuff going down the right side of his face. Anything else is Lauren? No?
Nothing else.
All right. After Islar, we go to Ayla Taylor. What would you like to do, Ayla?
Well, I need to move down closer. I think that's about it.
Okay. So you've moved. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna dash a little further.
Okay.
I think that's counted right. And that'll be it.
All right. After Ayla, we go to Eowyn. What's the plan, Eowyn? As George lies dead beneath the sobbing and mourning Twilight's Call.
If I if I dash, would I be able to move here?
Yes.
Oh,
Very well. Awesome. So that's your
I assume
movement
that
and your
takes
action.
up my action.
Yes. All right. So, after Eowyn, we go to Twilight's Call. Twilight, will you take
I will
time for
admit-
your friend, or are you going to continue in action?
I am going to stack bodies in the name of George, and I'm going to target this archer down here, and I'm going to unleash George's wrath.
Unleash George's wrath?
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, the second one was a little bit thrown off by the fact that you're shooting from the side, but you will deal 25 piercing damage to this archer.
Don't worry, George. I'll name another one in your honor, and I will avenge you.
The archer there is going to cast a spell. Does anyone want to do anything about him casting a spell?
Can I see what the spell is?
You can certainly try. Please roll an Arcana check. This is going to be a DC of 24.
I can't get it.
Ah, damn.
So you don't know what spell this is. So, he's going to cast Teleport,
Oh,
and he's going to teleport to the other side of the river. To here. I need to move the map so that people can see that. Alright, so he is down here.
come back here, you scaredy cat.
As he does so, he is going to take advantage of the fact that he is no longer in melee range of Islarin, and he's going to shoot at one of the people in the party because he doesn't want to be gotten. So, 1d5. I'm going to shoot at currently Kiki. So, Kiki, a 16 to hit you, I believe misses.
That misses. Whoa.
As does a 12, as your small frame dodges away from the arrows. He waves at you and smiles tauntingly at you guys. He wipes off his face, and we go to Kiki's turn. What would you like to do, Kiki?
Let's see. How far away is he? All right. Kiki's going to fly really fast down here. And stop being a scaredy cat. And he's going to hit him with short sword.
You will strike him, dealing 11 piercing damage.
And I'm going to make that a stunning strike.
Okay. So, stunning strike against him will not succeed.
He has not been stunned. All right, I'm going to hit him again. Ooh, I'm not going to hit him again.
You will not.
And then I am going to try an unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Okay.
Ooh, and that's also not going to hit.
Kiki
Nope.
is also in mourning of the loss of George.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
understand.
I'm so sad about George.
At which point you hear a roar from over here as another Tyrannosaurus Rex has spotted you.
Is that George?
Oh, are you
Jr.?
also upset about George?
There's a lot of archers and other individuals dressed in strange armor over there.
It does seem to be a lot. Hey guys, there's a bunch of strange individuals over here.
Got one job on this ship. It's Lauren. What would you like to do?
Huh? No real choice but to cross the river.
All right. And stop right there, please. As you get to there, a prepared action fires off, and a large crocodile leaps out of the water to try to bite at you. A 24 to pierce you, Slarin.
That hits.
As its 1,000 teeth pierce your armor and grab a hold of you, you are now grappled.
Lauren, quit playing with Frank.
Huh?
Jesus.
Okay. I've used. Okay.
Break the croc.
Now he's getting croc
I-
saliva.
We'll try to break out of its hold.
Okay. As your action, needs you to go ahead and beat a... Yeah, you break out. You're free to move. It's used its reaction already.
Before I go any further, do I see do I see any others like nearby?
Roll a perception check, please. 17, let's find out. Yes, you will see a lot of crocodiles in the river. We're going to show the crocodiles in the river. Crocodiles in the river.
Oh my lord.
Holy crocs, Batman.
We could use them as stepping stones.
And there's actually a couple more that I need to show you guys.
You'd have water walks, so you could walk right into their mouths, which would be, super great.
Yeah, super great. There's all the crocodiles.
Holy crap.
Ow.
Okay.
So we need to turn the army of crocs against the T-Rexes.
As
You
you
know,
hear,
I
you hear
agree.
Twilight Call endorsing the corruption of his former friends into the plan. What would you like to do? Use your action to break out.
Yes. I think I would try to tell. Oh, they couldn't understand me because they have a swimming speed because they're crocodiles. So I will simply point out to them, "Oh, you're hungry. Those giant beasts are much more nutritious than I am."
Okay. So they can understand you. Roll a persuasion check.
Yeah.
Can I help?
No.
I don't need help.
Nice.
Very good.
So, yeah, they cannot succeed on that. So they look over at the Tyrannosaurus and consider it food. You haven't dominated them. There's a very specific set of things that they are allowed to do.
Just presenting them with options.
Understood.
I am going to. Let's see, I have 15 feet left, so I'm going to move in 15 into this foliage here
All right.
and end my turn.
Ayla.
Alright, I'm gonna have to move. To about, I think that's right. He's convinced the crocs to think of the T-Rexes as food, correct?
Islarin told them that they're food. However, that doesn't force them to do anything.
Right. Yeah, but I don't want to attack them and... I'm going to dash down here next is Lauren in the bushes.
Okay.
That'll be it.
All right. After Ayla, we go to Aowen.
Are we attacking the crocodiles or trying to redirect them?
No one has attacked a crocodile yet.
Have they attacked us yet?
Just Islarin, who then talked to it after she got away.
Oh. I'll move. I'll stay right here in case things escalate since nobody's attacked yet.
All right. Cool. After Aowen, we go to Twilight's Call.
I need something to remember George by. Can I take his hide with me?
That's going to take a long time to harvest.
Okay, I will come back for George's hide. I will move up here next to is Lauren. How far am I from this dude over here? Okay. And I will shoot this dude twice.
Very well. A 13 will miss as you almost hit Kiki. However, the 18 pierces him, catch him on the right shoulder, tearing some of his flesh and the cloak there, dealing 23 damage. Anything else, sir?
That should do it.
All right. After Twilight's call, it becomes my turn. Ooh. So is Lauren communicated that? But Twilight's call didn't. All right, we're gonna roll a wisdom check to see whether I'm gonna eat Twilight or not. Yeah, we're going to consider that Twilight is not a Slarin. So I'm going to come to here, and both of them are going to use tail attacks to try to hit Twilight's call. A 21 to hit you, Twilight.
That hits.
For 7 bludgeoning damage. You are knocked prone. They have a reach of 10 feet with their tails. The second tail, because you are prone, will be a 26 to hit you for 11 bludgeoning damage.
That also hits.
All right. It's actually a strength saving throw or be knocked prone, so you're not technically prone, but I would have still hit you. But please roll 2 strength saves. Got to be DC 15 or be knocked prone. All right.
Yeah,
So
plus
you are prone.
5. You're next
Plus
to me.
5.
No.
So disregard. You are not knocked prone. Over here, Kiki, you're in melee range with this guy. He doesn't like that very much, and he's already used his teleport, so he will put the bow away and draw a long sword to attack you twice. With a critical strike to strike you.
Ah, damn it. Hold on. That is within distance, I do believe.
Yes.
Yes. There you go, Kiki. And I'll give
Thank you
myself
so
a
much.
20.
All right. The reroll for that is going to be a 14, which will miss you with that first swing. So the second one will be an 11, which also misses you.
Amazing.
The
Thanks so much, Twilight.
The Tyrannosaurus Rex over here sees the people coming, and the archer on his back is going to direct the T-Rex to retreat away.
Don't run with George Jr. Bring that beautiful bastard over here.
Yeah. Wonder why they're doing that.
Yeah.
However,
I
this
think I'm
archer,
scaring them off.
this archer is going to shoot at one of the 4 people. I can't reach Eowyn. Not easily. So 1d4.
Not try.
Nope, he does not shoot at the croc. He doesn't know that they're threatening him. So we shoot at Ayla twice. The first one to hit Ayla will be a 6. The second one to attack Ayla will be a 20. Ayla, you're going to suffer 12 damage.
Yeah.
Which I believe knocks you back out.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. All right. It becomes Kiki's turn.
I think maybe I need to go hang out with my potty for a little bit. Sorry. And I'm going to use the disengage action.
Okay.
And I'm going to fly back over the river to where Ayla is at. And I'm going to give Ayla a healing potion.
Many thanks, my friend.
Of course. I just think maybe we should take a little breather here.
All right. So after Kiki, we're going. So Ailey, recover 8 hit points. You're no longer unconscious. And then we go to Islarin.
Thinking.
So
Is your
Kiki
suggestion
has
that we retreat
retreated.
and regroup, or
Kiki, you're being asked if you
Okay.
think you should retreat or regroup.
I think we should regroup, guys. That there is a large group of individuals on the other side. Now, they were scared of me. They started to run away from me, but I don't know that I can, defend us all at the same time.
All right. What do you want to do, Islarin?
I have an idea, but it is one that we can still perform if we do retreat and recuperate a bit. Okay, I'll take the disengage action. Start
Okay.
moving back.
Cool. So as Islarin retreats, Ayla, unless you have a bonus action, we're going to go to Ayla. So
Okay,
Ayla,
No bonus action.
Islarin's running away.
I think that's
Or
probably a
withdrawing,
good
I
idea
should
to
say.
back out.
Okay. So Ayla withdraws as well. Cool.
Yep, that's good.
Anything else? Eowyn?
What?
Eowyn,
It's
that
already
looks
my
like
turn. Sorry.
it's your turn again. The party seems to be withdrawing from the combat.
The turn order is loading very slow for me.
I'm sorry. Let me update it for you there. Here you go. So,
Oh,
Islarin and Ayla both have withdrawn away from the combat. What would you like to do?
I'll go over here and ask what's going on. I'll ask Alia what's
Thinking we
going on.
should.
And
Yeah, we felt like we just needed to pull back and regroup and maybe heal up before we continue.
well, it's not really a maybe because you're kind of low right now.
Yeah, that's a good reason.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do, Eowyn?
No.
All right. Fights called.
Well, if they're going to pull back a little bit, they're going to need my Song of Rest. So I will move back 20 feet to there.
Very well.
And I will go ahead.
Anything else?
That doesn't trigger anything, does it?
It would have triggered the 2 tail attacks for the opportunity unless you disengaged.
I did not get disengaged, so.
So, since you did not use your action to disengage, I'm going to slap you twice.
Okay.
The first one will be a
That one
16 to
will
hit you.
Misses.
The second tail attack will be a 19, and I will bludgeon you for 12.
That does hit.
Need you to roll a strength saving throw or be knocked prone, removing half of your movement to stand up.
Yep, good times.
All right. So you can move 15 feet from where you were, as opposed to the full 30.
All right, so I was there, I think, or there.
Just right there, yes. Second one.
To there.
Very well. Cool.
All right. And if they decide to take a short rest, then I will play Song of Rest.
Very well. Through Twilight's Call, we go to my turn. This archer on the far side of the river here is going to shoot at one of the 5 people in the party. Because you're not threatening him at the moment. 1d5. That's going to be target number 3, which is a Slarin. Slarin, a 24 to hit you.
That hits.
Dealing 23 damage to a Slarin. The second shot against the Slarin will miss. Go to Kiki on Lazer.
I think we should get away from this Acha. And I am going to fly back. Yeah, I'm going to continue to fly back. I think we need to get farther away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to fly. I'm just going to fly to there, and I'm going to take the dodge action.
All right. It's Lauren.
I'm gonna point to this bush over here and say, we should use this as cover. I can move 30 plus dash to there.
All right.
Yep,
Cool.
I'll end my turn there.
Awesome. Go to Ayla Taylor.
I agree. That's a good idea. So I'm going to use dash and scoot up here and use this bush as cover as
All right.
well.
Cool. Eowyn. Eowyn, you there?
Yeah, sorry, I'll dash over here.
Okay. Cool. After Eowyn, we go to Twilight's Call.
Wow, that was fast. Okay, I will dash to load for me.
Load for me, my angel of D&D.
What? What was that?
Oh, it's the
The
Phantom of the
Phantom
Table.
of the Opera.
The Phantom of the Table, yes.
Absolutely. Yep.
Don't make
and
me sing,
I will
please.
actually burn my
Sing.
second wind.
Okay. Using second wind, you recover 9 hit points. All right.
So much better.
I can still shoot at several of you, specifically Eowyn and Kiki and Ayla, I believe. Let me double check that. So, where I'm
Is that
at,
beyond 120?
110, 115, 100. So, no, they're still within the 150 range. So, these are going to be
I'm
normal
still in that range
attacks.
too, right?
Yep. Can I get line of sight on you? I can get line of sight. So all 4 of you. The only one who actually got behind the cover was Twilight. So 1d4. We're gonna shoot at the closest target, being Kiki.
It'll be at disadvantage because I took the dodge action.
Correct. So with disadvantage, a 16 should miss you.
It does.
The second one will be an 8. That will also miss you, thanks to your dodging.
All right.
That was very good. Kiki?
Okay, guys. I guess we got to get all the way behind this thing.
As he's moving in a serpentine fashion. Serpentine!
Serpentine!
You guys remember that one? Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Kiki goes and hides behind the bush. Anything else? No?
I'll take the dodge action again.
Very well. It's Lauren.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, that breaks line of sight with that archer, I think. I will also take the dodge action just in case. But yeah.
All right. After Slaren, we go to Ayla
Oh,
Taylor.
and also,
Oh, good.
also, I'm gonna use my bonus action to channel divinity, harness divine power, and regain a spell slot.
Very well. Ayla Taylor. Got something in my eye. What would you like to do, Ayla? We lose her? Maybe. I think she's busy doing something. All right, Aowen, what would you like to do?
She's not roll 20.
Yeah, I'm going to get Ayla to move behind the bush. All right, so Aowen, we return to you.
Move behind the bush too.
Very well.
Actually, I want to go over here
Okay. Cool.
and then smack Twilight upside the head for trying to tame George.
George was an ally. George was friend.
All right.
No.
George was
So
homie.
you're going to. Okay, so after Aowen slaps Twilight upside the head, we go to their turn. You're going to hear a shrill whistle from the other side of the river. And then a second one as a Tyrannosaurus Rex has been called over, and we will dash to here. 70. All right. We go to Kiki.
All right. And so they're coming for us?
They are being directed to investigate. Just going to give you that one with your passive insight.
All right. I feel like we kind of need to continue to fall back, to be honest. Like, I don't know about y'all, but like, I am not in great shape right now. I'm going to use my bonus action to do a potion of healing.
Okay.
If
your party, before you do that, if your
Yep.
party all agrees to run away, you guys can escape. But that would be up to the party.
Okay,
Is that
all
what
right.
you guys wanna
Yeah,
do?
that's what I was just worried that they were going to come in, that they were coming for us either way. All right. Yeah, I'm going to continue to fall back.
All right. Cool. Is Lauren, you planning to fall back too?
Yes.
All right. Ayla, I assume we'll go with the rest of the party falling back. Awen, you want to retreat as well to get everyone healed up?
Yeah.
All right. And Twilight's Call?
I mean, just for a short rest. I'm not wanting to actually escape.
Understood.
Yeah, no,
We
agreed.
gotta get out of range enough to be able to take a short rest.
All right. So
Yeah.
you guys
So
run
run-
away into
It's
the
not
distance.
run away. It's tactically retreating to regroup,
It's,
consolidate, reorganize
yeah.
in order to readdress our situation, to re-engage appropriately with a application of strength, force, and mass to penetrate to achieve the desired objective.
There you go.
Strategic advancement to the rear.
Absolutely. This is not retreating.
In fact, it was a good call. Now that we've seen the enemy, we were able to break a flank of 2 constructs, dinosaur and its rider. We still have to deal with at least 2 more sets of dinosaurs with riders, plus more archers.
I still want one of those T-Rexes.
I understand that, not at the cost of the mission.
We do actually, yeah. We I think we have all gathered that bit, but not
Kiki,
sure it's
I'm
going to
still
happen.
pissed off that you killed George.
However, I do think I do believe if we can separate rider from its steed, perhaps that can be an advantage for us. That
That's
would
what I was trying
require.
to tell you guys.
Yes, however, if that dinosaur can close into melee range, that ceases to be a viable strategy.
Just because you were enjoying your spa day inside of its mouth and enjoying the warm caresses of its tongue does not mean it's a danger to everybody else.
I point to the teeth marks in my armor.
Yeah, exactly. Also, poor Aslaren, you never got into the water, did you? You never got a chance to take a bath.
Someday. I suppose that is a consequence of leaving home.
Are we taking a short rest?
You guys can take a short rest.
Alright, here's for the Song of Rest. Everybody gets an additional 5.
Nice. Perfect.
Awesome.
One.
While you guys are doing that rest, remember on the 17th, we've got the Battle Royale. Got holiday one-shots coming up here in a couple weeks. Could be a good time. Check out the Discord for more.
Yeah, I really kind of want to make the Battle Royale.
It's
I'm
going to be fun.
already signed up. Though
they
need to make those characters public.
Those are now publicly available to be viewed. Because
I've got 2 up there just to throw a options.
Need you to pick one or the other. Can't confuse everyone by putting. Yeah, no, you gotta do that. You can only have one character in there unless you want to buy a second ticket. So.
Understood. I will remove it of the option. Okay. We good?
Yeah, I think we're.
So what?
Ready to go back in?
What does everyone think of this idea? What if well, it'll depend on whether or not they fill the space we created, but if we can get to that portion on the other side of the river and perhaps if one of the dinosaurs remains in long distance range, simply try to engage it from over there, because I wonder if those things can cross.
I mean, I just want to remove the rider and give me an opportunity to tame it.
Yes, and that would be the opportunity to do so. Like, we try to pick off a rider and then perhaps you can do your best to acquire it.
That's what I was doing.
The emphasis I am putting on is the emphasis that I'm trying to put on is that we do this from the opposite side of the river that the dinosaur is on. So not the one that was closest to us, that was in the middle of the plain, but one that was between the river and the cave.
So you prefer not to be eaten out in the process?
I prefer not to be eaten in the process, yes.
Oh, okay, understood.
I'm going to leave that one completely untouched.
There you go.
So, you've recovered your hit points. You've recovered some abilities here and there. What would you like to do next?
To that end, Twilight, do you have a spare longbow I could borrow?
And I just got stretching this one out. I've got this +1, and I've got the vicious one. Are you wanting to use the +1 longbow?
I would only ask for whichever one you are not using, and I will return it afterward, but I don't have much that can that I can attack with at range, so if that is a strategy we wish to try, that is my request.
I mean, my vicious has been Old Faithful, and my +1 is a recent acquisition. So here, I will let you have this +1 longbow.
Appreciate it. And again, this is only temporary. I will return it after this.
I'm counting on it.
Take off my shield for now, that I can put this on, or so I can use this. Not expecting to do very much with it, but any little bit can help. Do the rest of you think? Any ideas for how we approach this?
I mean, they're all out here. I don't think they can follow us. At least it's a guess that maybe they can't follow us into the cave. So I think we try to get to the cave as quickly as possible and engage as little as possible because, we only engaged with a couple of them and they almost took us all out.
Agreed.
It's because I wanted to
We
hang
can-
out inside their mouths.
If we can clear ourselves a path, then yes, I agree. We should just sprint through it.
So the mouth of the cave is on the other side of the river, right?
Yes.
All right. Does everybody have a way to get across the river? Because we've got the crocodiles living in the river.
Unfortunately, the water walk will wear off by the time we get back.
Yeah, and I'm going to be a little bit slower because my boots of speed won't be active again until after we take a long rest.
I, of course, can swim.
I can fly, but can you swim with the crocodiles? Is the problem?
I perhaps I can occupy their attention and provide an opening for everyone else to cross through them. I'm not as worried about their bites as I am about almost anything else we've faced out there.
Well, the longer we take, the more opportunity they have to regroup.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think we've got a plan. I think we've just got to move forward. But how about Ayla and Eowyn? Do you have ways of getting across the river?
Ayla, do you have a way to cross the river? Ayla's typing. Eowyn, do you have a way to cross the river?
Oh, I have water walk at 3rd level.
Okay, so you can cast Water Walk on the party if you chose to.
I'll wait till we get back. I don't want it wearing off so soon.
Okay, cool. So Eowyn does have a way across the river for both Ayla and selves.
Yeah, the problem are the crocodiles. But if Islaren can keep the crocodiles busy, then the rest of us can get across. Oh, and you're going to suggest to the crocs? Okay.
Okay.
They need to be able to understand you.
Yep, they do need to be able to understand you for the suggestion. So unless you can speak with animals while casting suggestion, you will be unable to communicate with crocodiles.
I thought the inherent racial ability works for Islam.
For Islaren, but not Ayla. So since Ayla's the one considering doing suggestion on the crocodiles, that would not work.
Can you teach it to speak crocodile real quick? Like, do we have in like 10 to 15 minutes?
I consider, I think, I could sooner do that than I could teach her how to breathe water.
Also known as no, she cannot teach her how to speak crocodile during your short rest.
Yeah. During a short rest.
She said growls and a hump and a
Okay.
It's a very
I
tonal
think I
language.
figured it out.
Yes, your mic's working now.
Oh, there you are.
No, I don't have animal languages. Shame we don't have Babel.
Okay.
So I can't command them or suggest or anything.
Anyone have enlarge reduce? If somebody enlarges me, maybe I could carry you.
All right. No one has enlarge reduce.
No.
Anyone have a potion of enlarge or reduce? Sometimes you guys gather those. Fortunately, it doesn't.
All right,
sell.
guys. I think this is the best we got. Then we'll just try to
I
distract
can
the crocodiles.
wait. Can I cast non-detection on myself?
Non-detection doesn't help with the crocodiles. What non-detection does is it prevents someone from scrying on you. So it's a good idea, but unfortunately, because of the
It
wording of the
doesn't
spell,
work.
that won't work. Right.
Why don't y'all just go and visit the cave?
All right. Cool. So, you guys ready to return to the map?
Yeah, I think we're ready.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I'm imagining things have moved around.
A little bit. Just a little bit. There you go. This is the current state of the map. As George is being consumed.
No!
The shreds of his hide lie tattered on the ground. Your former friend has become food.
You'll pay for that.
He was already dead.
That was my hide to wear.
Not anymore, it's not.
Yeah,
There are consequences for leaving loot behind.
fair enough.
All right.
I'll
So,
point
alright.
what are you
down
guys
at
doing?
the one that's feeding on George and say, "We go after this one. I get the rider down."
Yep, George Jr. will be mine.
All right. So, what are you guys doing?
I think we're gonna attack this rider.
All right.
I think should we try to be stealthy about it?
Would you like
Try to
to?
get the jump on them.
Sure, let's see how stealthy you can be.
That's what I'm gonna try.
Thank you, Twilight,
Um,
for rolling the die. Miss Lauren, thank you
Saying
for
I'm
rolling
good
the
at
dice.
it, but stealthy attack.
So as the battle cries cry out across the area, please target your tokens and let's roll for initiative.
But I liked my old initiative order.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, you know, though, when you run away and retreat and recover, we have to do this.
I don't call it a retreat.
Advancing to the rear. Withdrawals. Yes.
Strategic rearrangement.
Strategic rearrangements.
Exactly.
Very well. We'll strategically rearrange to the point that Ayla got a 12, not a 22. So, Islarid, what would you like to do?
But exactly 100 is this longbow's range exactly, but actually it probably makes more sense to cast bless first. So I'm gonna bless myself, Twilight, and Kiki.
Okay. That's what you guys can see. All right. You guys are up here.
And I
So
am
you said
going
bless?
to drop. Yep. I'm gonna drop to the ground.
Okay, go prone.
Yep.
Awesome. Kiki.
Okay. Crap. All right. I am going to. I think I'm going to try to fly forward, and then dash. To here.
Okay. That's pretty fast. Cool.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, I think that's it for this.
All right. It becomes my turn. Due to the lack of subtlety from your party, your location is known. How high up are you flying, Kiki?
I'm just flying 10 feet up.
Very well. You have been seen, and this creature will be urged to stomp up next to you as they will move 70 feet to 70 feet to there. That's my dash for the Tyrannosaurus Rex. However, the person on its back is going to choose to shoot at one of the 5 people he can see. 1d5. That will be Kiki. The first shot will be a 12. The second shot will be an 8. As we then go to Eowyn's turn. All right, Eowyn, what are we doing?
Can I dash to down here?
Yep. Cool. All right. Anything else, Eowyn?
No.
All right. After Eowyn, we go to Ayla Taylor. Ayla, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna dash down here next to Twilight and slap him upside the head.
Okay.
Leave
Miss.
the dead dinosaurs alone.
All right.
Do not crush my dream.
All right. Anything else, Ayla? Nope.
Nope, that's it.
All right. Twilight's call.
He gave his life so that you could be free. I will free you too. And I will shoot at the writer of this thing.
Very well. And you will miss twice.
Damn.
That was going to be pretty
He
nice
was
damage.
trying to bump me.
But your arrows suffer from the fact that your ears are still ringing from being whapped up the backside of the head.
Kid
I'm
slap.
trying to remove the archer.
We now know that Ayla's pimp hand is strong.
Yeah.
Where's combat when you need her?
Where is Coven right now? Oh, we'll have to find her. All right. So, anything else, Twilight? Any movement?
No, I'm good right where I'm at.
All right. It's Lauren Shonazath.
I'll use half my movement to stand up.
All right.
I will take 2 shots at the rider.
All right. You'll miss.
Damn.
Still missing.
Also,
yeah, I
wow,
have
you had
one.
bless on that shot.
So you would have hit the rider for 21 damage, Twilight, thanks to bless. Does not hit
15,
either.
so I don't think that hits.
Negative.
Right? Oh. Take 2 steps back and get back to the ground.
All right.
Department.
Kiki.
Kiki's gonna fly up here. To hit the rider with the short sword.
All right. You fly up to the top of the dinosaur to strike at the rider. With a 23, you will hit him for 7 piercing damage.
And let's make a Constitution saving throw.
Awesome. So, con save for that will be a 24.
That's higher than 15.
It is.
Yeah.
by 9 Shiza.
All right, so we're gonna try with the short sword.
That's a critical
Again.
strike. That's nice.
Yep.
So
Oh,
awesome. So that's 12 plus 3, 15 damage to this individual. Anything else you'd like to do?
Let's. Do I want to use another? No, I'll just do an unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Sure. The martial arts strike.
Actually, you know what? As a bonus action, I'm going to use a step of the wind.
Very well.
No, that's dumb. I'll use flurry of blows because that way it's the same key points and I still get step of the wind. So I'm going to use flurry of blows. So we're going to do 2 more attacks, and then
Okay.
I'm going to GTFO.
All right. So a 16 does not hit.
All right.
Does Kiki have less?
He does have bless. So please,
it's being
you
added
will,
automatically.
yeah, because of bless, you automatically hit. So that'll be an
Yeah.
additional 19 damage.
All right, and then I am going to GTFO to right here. Hey guys, I think he's mad.
You're going to give the friend orders. Got it. That's GTFO, right? Give the friends orders. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. So it becomes their turn. Nobody is stunned at the moment, but I am quite upset. So I'm going to move by 35 feet to here. At which point, you are going to be attacked by Tyrannosaurus Rex as it tries to bite you out of the air. An 11 will miss you, Kiki.
That does.
I do not have anyone that I can swing the tail at. Therefore, I will shoot my longbow at one of the 5 people I can see. 5. Target number 3 today is going to be Ayla Taylor.
Of course it is.
Of course, with a 13 I miss you and a 7 I miss you. So we go to Aowen. What would you like to do?
How are they doing radiant damage?
Oh, it's a lot closer than I thought.
It moved.
Yeah, it got much closer.
Oh. Must move faster. Must move faster. Still,
What the
the best
hell?
one of that entire series.
I haven't tried Scorching Ray in a while, but I'm nervous because it fails every time.
Are you shooting
you
at the
doing
archer
fire
or the?
damage?
Are you shooting at the archer like everybody else, or are you going to shoot at the dinosaur?
The archer.
Okay. Well, Archer got canceled because they finally finished their story. TV show? Never mind.
Yes, you're right.
Archer was so good, though. It's such a good show.
It was.
Phrasing.
One of the artists that was on Archer plays in my Tuesday night game.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
It's really cool. Oh, yeah. All right, Ewan, what you doing?
I'll try using Scorching Ray on
Okay.
the archer.
Cool. Oh, let's go ahead and hit that spell attack. Let's see what you got.
How many times do you have to hit it?
Hit spell attack up at the top 3 times. So the first one misses. Where your spells are, it should be at the top. That's going to be critical with that one. Awesome. And the third time. Awesome. So you will hit twice. The First one of these hits will be 12 plus 6, so that's 18. 18 plus 10. You dealt 28 damage with your Scorching
Wow.
Oh,
Ray.
it didn't fail the first time.
Pow, pow, pow. Excellent. Anything else, Awen? You've moved, you've used your action. You've got a bonus action if you chose to, but you don't really have a lot of bonus action utility. Good with that?
No,
All right.
it's
Yes?
yeah.
Okay. Cool. We got Ayla Taylor.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
Sure, come closer.
Yeah, I think that's.
Oh, something just happened and broke everything there. Roll 20 disconnected me, so one moment. Fixing the screen here. What would you like to do, Ayla?
I am going to shoot the archer
Okay.
with Sacred Flame.
All right. One moment here. Just trying to fix the recording.
Then maybe not.
Okay, let's find out. My dexterity saving throw against for the archer. His dex save results in a 13. He will suffer 11 radiant damage.
Yes. And need to pull out the good old chicken bone.
All right, the chicken bone comes out.
And
So-
we'll cast Spiritual Weapon on the archer.
Very well.
I just imagine the archer sitting there, and all of a sudden, this turkey
Wow.
leg pops up, and he's like, "What the?
He gets clocked by said turkey
Oh my
leg
god, he
for
got
8
clobbered by it
damage.
too. Jesus."
That's extra crispy.
You guys ever watched the
It's
Alf
extra
TV show
spicy.
back? You guys, yeah. Remember Alf from the 90s?
Yes.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
He used to have the joke, what do you call an arthritic cat? Extra crispy.
That's it.
All right. After Ayla, we go to Twilight's Call.
Don't worry, George Jr. will free you.
You still hadn't answered my question.
How do you know if it's
What?
George or Gracie? All right. So the 14 will miss. The 16 misses. The 18 will hit, and you will deal 19 damage to the archer on the back of this dinosaur. Very well. Anything else, Twilight's Call?
No, that's it for now.
All right. Islarin.
Let's stand up. Fire 2 shots.
That will hit. That will also hit, as you will deal 15 damage with your bow.
Nice.
And I will get back down to the ground again.
All right. Kiki.
All right, I tried to give you a break, but I guess you're not going to take it. So here you go.
The 31, you will pierce this individual. I assume you got closer to the archer.
Yeah, sorry.
All
I
right.
meant to close. Yeah.
All good. Cool. You stab him with a short sword.
Stab him with a steely knife.
The steely little knives. Yep.
Ooh, good.
You've dealt 21 damage so far.
All right, let's go for flurry.
Okay.
Here we are.
The 18 will
I
pierce
do a
him.
little,
You bludgeon him for 5.
little roundhouse kick.
Ha!
Take that.
Ha! Dealing an additional 6 damage as the back end of your foot contacts his head. Anything else, capoeira action, Kiki?
I think I'm going to take advantage of the fact I can get away from him, and I'm going to go up to here.
Very well. It becomes their turn. Ooh, yeah. We're going to determine who I'm going to go munch on. So, the T-Rex is going to be directed to go after number 5. Because we go top down, left to right, we move over to attack Ayla Taylor. Which means I can be there. So, as my jaws open, I will bite at Ayla Taylor. And I will pierce Ayla's skin for 34 piercing damage.
Bad George Jr., we're here to help you.
The tail whips around, and it has to attack someone other than Ayla within 10 feet. That will be Eowyn. Eowyn, does a 20 hit you? I don't believe so.
It doesn't.
No? Okay. The archer. Go ahead.
Is my armor class too high?
No, your armor class is right. I've checked it multiple times. You're actually one of the tougher people in the party.
And I'm one of the weakest.
Yeah. So.
My armor class is just right.
Good Goldilocks.
I'm glad you caught that one.
All right. So the archer's then going to choose to fire at one of the 5 people around. That's going to be target number 3, which is the birdie. We shoot at Kiki. The longbow glows with radiant energy as an arrow is loosed and should impact you for 25 damage. Would you like to use
I got it.
You're going to try to deflect it?
See. I'm going to try it. Yeah.
Okay. The monk deflects it, removing 16 damage off of that. So you will suffer 9 points of damage.
All right. Well, this one
splinter,
got thrown.
the fletching tears at your palm of your hand as you try to deflect the missile. The second shot on you, Kiki, will be at 21 to hit you.
That hits.
For 17 damage. Then we go to Eowyn's turn. How's it going, Rachel? Guys doing good? Rochelle's?
Is it like right
Nice to see you.
next to me?
Yes, it is right next to you.
I think I'll try and use the mace then.
Okay. Gonna try to hammer it with the mace. Awesome. You swing the mace, the heavy mass of metal floods into its hide, dealing 10 damage to the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Alright. Did you want to move or anything, Eowyn?
No, that's
No?
fine.
Alright, cool. Then we go to Ayla Taylor.
Yeah, well, I'm dead, maybe.
Oh, you're unconscious? Okay.
Yes, I am. So, what? Constitution saving throw?
You can roll that. It's actually the D20 that I'm looking for, so just go ahead and roll that. We can take it off that.
Just slash R space. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing. But yep, slash in.
Yeah, or you can, at the bottom left of the toolbar on the left-hand side, there's some dice, so you just click on the D20 in the toolbar. There you go. So you will fail 2 death saving throws. Ayla's dying and has 1 death saving throw left before she is dead. That's not good, guys. Twilight's Call, what would you like to do?
Something that I don't normally do. This is quite contrary to my normal state of operandi, so I will cast a Healing Word Live on Ayla Taylor.
All right. Ayla, you will recover 8 hit points.
That felt so weird and icky. I don't like doing that. Alright, I'm going to use my longbow, and I'm going to shoot twice at this archer up here.
Very well. Okay.
And with Bless.
With Bless, you will hit on the first one, dealing 19 damage, but miss on the second. You left him with 6 hit points.
Jesus.
All right. Anything else, Twilight?
I will take 2 steps back away from George Jr. I understand you're not in control. We will help you.
That's when you realize that George Jr. has the ability to take an opportunity attack with his tail and miss you as it sails over your head.
Thank you for the pat of confidence.
It's Lauren Shunazath. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna stand up again, and I will fire off one shot at a time. So let's see if this first one hits the rider. It will not. The second one hits the rider. It will not.
It will not.
All right. Okay, I can't go prone again because that could get into melee range with me real quick. So I am just going to hold my ground. Right. Well, actually, let's spread out a little bit. Well,
okay.
I'm gonna move a little bit to the side. 15 feet,
Okay.
so I'll move to there.
All right. Kiki, what would you like to do?
All right. Kiki's gonna fly back over here. For the love of God, would you just die? And probably not gonna do it though.
A double natural 1. That will not hit.
Wow.
Well, there we go.
And you will kill him as you fly up to the rider and pierce him through the heart.
All right.
George Jr., you're free.
As my bonus action, I'm gonna push his body onto the ground.
Okay, it slides over, and as it falls to the ground, you hear a sickening crunch as the dead neck is broken and snapped.
Excellent. Okay. And let's see. I think I'm just going to. I think I'm going to stay where I'm at. See
Very
how
well.
that goes.
Cool. After Kiki, it becomes my turn. I'm going to go ahead and take my action as a dinosaur. And I'm going to target one of the 3 people around. Yeah, one of the 3 people around. I don't need to move. 1d3. We're going to attack Ayla Taylor while she's prone.
Oh, Jesus.
Right. I like being
Oh, damn.
water.
So the jaws of the Tyrannosaurus Rex open wide, and as they descend upon Ayla with banana-like teeth,
It should have been
slice-
1d4.
a
37.
Yeah, Ayla Taylor once again falls unconscious.
Should have been 1d4 because of the dead body at its feet, whether or not he wanted to eat it.
Okay, I'll roll a d4. 1d4 just before you take that damage, Ayla.
Okay.
That's still Ayla Taylor.
Damn it. I tried.
Thanks.
The dice want to tell a story here, guys.
Yeah. apparently.
Yeah, because we go top down, left to right for target selection. So, the tail gets to swing around and slap one of the 3 living creatures around. 1d3. So 1d2. They can't attack Ayla. So, it swings up, and we attempt to slap Kiki for 14 bludgeoning damage to bat him out of the air.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right. Eowyn, what would you like to do?
Are we killing the dinosaur or not?
Don't kill George Jr.
I'm not asking you. Of course you're gonna say no.
Does anyone else
We
have
may
any
have-
input?
We may have to if he keeps attacking us.
Can
Twilight, you
try
have
to
6
talk to him?
seconds to convince it to
Yeah,
cooperate.
try talking to him.
I still think the better idea is to find an egg and let Twilight raise one of his own.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like give it to George Jr. and see if he wanted to hatch it.
I don't think George Jr. will hatch it.
I'll hit George Jr. air quotes with the mace again.
Okay. And with the 14, you will wallop him right on the toe for 8 bludgeoning damage. He roars in pain.
George Jr.
All right. Anything else, Eowyn?
No.
Ayla Taylor, you're dying. Need you roll a death saving throw? Just a d20, please. That's a success. Awesome. Twilight's Call.
All right, we have freed you from your oppressor. We are here to help you. Assist us in assaulting those that would wish to enslave you.
It doesn't understand English.
Tis the problem I had earlier with the crocodiles.
How would
I
you like to
speak
handle this?
Sylvan.
It doesn't speak Sylvan. It's a T-Rex. You could roll an animal handling, but you'd have to go up and, engage in animal handling. Are you the Dino Whisperer?
I will use my blessing of MKL and attempt to go back to the exact spot that the other rider was at to control the T-Rex.
All right. So you teleport onto the T-Rex. I need you to roll a animal handling to not get kicked off. Let's find out what the T-Rex thinks about being mounted. With a 9, you're able to take over riding the T-Rex.
Yes! George Jr., welcome to the fight.
And I think that's a great spot for us to pause for today, because I'm going to have you guys exit initiative for the moment. And we will come back next week when Covet Von Sin is going to come out of her hidey hole, amazed at this situation, and praising Twilight with his amazing animal handling.
Amazing. That was fantastic.